Good evening, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. In today's episode, we need to do a lot of things. First thing we need to do is we need to take our brand new electromagnetic machines and rebuild green circuits. Something a little bit more optimized, something a little bit more resource heavy on the output at least, and that's the first thing we need to do. On top of that, we also need to take our brand new ship, our big bone ship that we designed in the last episode, and take it out for a test flight, make sure it makes it all the way out to, well, one of the inner planets, and then all the way home. And now we also have the electromagnetic machine. We also have the electromagnetic science. We've already unlocked, well, batteries Mark III, also shields Mark II, and personal robot ports Mark II. So we need to get all those built. We can always get them shipped over here after they've been built. So that's another thing we have to do. Speaking of electromagnetic things, we also need to use the electromagnetic machines to upgrade red circuits and also finally blue circuits. So we have a number of things we need to do. Oh, and quality 3. We also need to get quality 3 up and running because I'm pretty sure I would like more quality in my factory. Anyway, that's our long list of things to do. So what I need to do is I need to ask you that very important question. Of course, the very important question being, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video, not happy with the video, didn't enjoy the video. Well, then by all means, you can have your like back, but not till after the Big Bone ship goes on its maiden flight. So Big Bone is parked out here. It is hanging around orbit. I do need to get it a very quick shipment before it takes off. And that is, well, power armors. I want it to pick up 5 power armors before it goes anyway. So whilst we wait on that delivery, we need to run to the other end of the boss again. And, well, we can start talking about what we need to do when it comes to green circuits. So green circuits obviously have 2 components. They have, well, iron and then a whole bunch of copper cable. It should be about a bunch of power armor lifting off. So we need to, well, design something that is going to work the way I want it to. And green circuits and, of course, copper cable. All right, so you two need to go like here, but with probably a 1-tile gap between you so I can do a direct insertion. Why are different bots coming and servicing this job? Yeah. 5 auto track. Thanks, bots. So helpful. So helpful. So helpful. At all times, so helpful. Alright, fine. Whilst we wait for that, our Big Bone ship has its power armor, its required power armor, so we need to set it off. Obviously, I'm going to send it over Fagola. Why Fagola? Well, why not Fagola? We're going to give you a circuit condition, so once you get there, you're going to hang out, and, well, you're off and racing. Now, this has a number of features above and beyond the old ships. So we have, first off, let's talk about the green lights. So as the ship goes faster, more and more green lights light up. The first one is for 20 when we're doing 20 kilometers per second, then 30, then 40, then 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Rough max speed of this ship is about 110, 120, all depends on how you look at it. Also, the bigger bone ship has just a little bit more asteroid storage at 500. It's still not topped up. It's really not topped up, but now we're actually moving out in space and have a couple of asteroids to shoot at. Well, it should probably top up fairly quickly. You might also notice, due to the abundance of grabby arms across the front and also a couple of bonus ones on the side, not many resources get past this thing. It's really designed to, well, eat everything it possibly can as fast as it possibly can, and, well, even if the asteroids slide in, they get picked up by one of the rear machines. On top of that, we always have our where we came from and where we're going to. Those signs are very important. We have the good old alarm that goes off when the batteries are a little bit slow. Because of people's complaints last time, I changed it to seems like a more appropriate alarm. Also, we're way over max speed, 136 kilometers per second. Yep. And I should mention that we have every second light is at full brightness, and then the dim lights, well, they get brighter the faster we're going. The closer to the absolute maximum that I will probably ever build a ship at 255, because that's as bright as lights go, well, the lights light up to that at maximum brightness. But I don't think this ship at this size will ever get there. But then again, it does have just a tiny bit of storage. So, ship is almost arrived. I'm pretty sure it can survive this flight without a problem. Also should notice that the carbon is almost full, the iron is just about to fill up, and the ice is also filling up whilst we're actually flying. So we're actually producing resources faster than we're consuming resources to refill the tanks and fire the engines. Yes, it still only has 3 engines, it doesn't need any more than 3 engines. Of course, we have the all-important signal lights, make sure that we're not going to crash into anybody out there in orbit. because, you know, we have positioning lights. We also have another safety feature installed, which is this accumulator? This accumulator. So when power gets down to 50%, it's automatically going to turn off all the crashes because they tend to chew the most power. Also, if the crashes turn off, well, that means the chem plants will turn off because they don't have any resources to use sooner or later. And also all the furnaces left and right will turn off. Actually, the right one doesn't have a turn off feature because it's pretty important that you have ammo. So at least one of the ammo productions keeps running, whereas the other one turns off. But yes, this is our little ship that got to Forgola without a problem. And as you can see, it is slowly topping up its ice reserves. Meanwhile, fuel-wise, well, we're at 17k, and water's at 15k. So it should have a full tank in just a moment and ready to go. So now we're here, let's talk about a couple of things. Forgola. People complain when I pronounce it wrong. It's intentional. All right, so what's happened here? We have extended out the robot network just a little bit by using, well, our robots. We haven't had to move the tanks yet. They're all parked here happily because we have full robot coverage for our first island. I think I've got towers in everywhere I needed to. Yeah, I think so. Can we just look at one of you? Yeah, that looks like pretty good coverage. You know what? Can I put one at the top? I know there's an accumulator in the way. Cool. Can I put you there? Can I put a substation there then? And it looks like I'm missing one. Technically there and probably there. Okay, and also probably here. And also probably here. Yeah. It requires a little bit of fine tuning when it comes to corners and that sort of stuff. All right, a couple of things we need to do here. First thing I need to do is rip those modules out of that machine because I want to set up quality 3. So I'm going to put you here. We're going to go into there. We're going to set you up to do quality module number 3 because that's going to be very important. Can I have you have an output? That box there. Also give you direct input just in case, and I'll give you a request chest, which is going to bring stuff in there. Can I get quality 2 in the rare variety and dump that in there? All right, so we're going to have to bring in a few items. Buffer chests. Okay, can I change you to, I don't know, 50? And also 50. And I don't need to bring those in. All right, so you have, no, let's start with you. Oh, actually, let's start with you. Can I copy that one and put that there and there? Gotta keep that power usage under control. All right, so you have a crafting speed of 0.2. So you're gonna make 0.2 speed more, productivity more, quality modules. I'll get there eventually. Quality modules, Mark 1 per second. You need 0.26. So technically we're slightly out of ratio here. I could probably fix that with just a single speed module. Speed 1, speed 2, unsure. Oh look, there's rare speed ones right there. Can I just grab one of those and shove that in there instead? Cool. All right, so that should take care of that. That should give us a rate of 0.26. Speed 2s are perfect. 0.26 on the nose. Okay. So that'll give us 0.26 quality module 1s per second. Yes. You're going to consume 0.26 quality module 1s per second and then output 0.1 quality module 2s. You consume 0.2 quality module 2s per second and give us 0.03 quality module 3s per second. So this is set. There's nothing for me to do, nothing for me to change. It works perfectly as is. The only thing I need to do is find superconductors. Can I set that to 20 as well? So superconductors we actually have being made up here. And you're making them a rate of 4.19 per second, and I only need 0.89 per second. So this is a really easy answer. We're going to copy this. We're going to paste this here. We're going to wire that inserter into there. We're going to set you to read contents, and we're going to set you, rather than doing batteries, to do superconductors. And rather than doing that one, we're going to set that one. You are a rocket capacity of 1,000, so I'm going to increase this to 1,000. Done. All right, so that fixes that one. You can now spit out. You're only going to spit out when there's more than one in the machine, i.e., well, there's always one to go up here to keep our science running, but if there's any spares, they can be popped in the box, and then we can consume them, which means that you should now run, we should have some quality module 3s. It's going to be very important because we're going to start using them in just a second. On top of that, our lovely little planet. A little planet, if we look at our logistics, I happen to have a couple of problems, just one or two. The first one of me is I have 51,000 ice. Now, I don't really have a need for that much ice, nor a use for that much ice. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on this little monstrosity. Can I get you facing that way? This little monstrosity brings in lots of ice, awful lot of ice. And then if there's over 10,000 in the network, promptly, well, destroys it by putting it into these machines. And what do I mean by destroys it? Well, we take ice and with your ice, you run it through a recycler. And when you run it through a recycler, well, 25% of the resources come back out the other side. So that means 75% of the ice gets destroyed, which means the 50k is going to keep counting down until it gets to a much more reasonable number. So that also means I have the same problem with copper. I have 33,000 copper in the logistics network, which means I have a simple solution for that. And that is we're going to come to here and we're going to tick on this. Because you're in orbit, you might as well pick up 25,000. Can you also pick up 50 of those if you happen to find them? Yeah. Can you pick up 50 of those if you happen to find them? There's only 3 here currently, but you never know. You never know. All right. Other things I want to do whilst we're on Fagola, whilst we're looking at Fagola. We have gears. Also need the same sort of treatment. Can you hold 4,000, please? So gears are doing the same sort of thing. They're just being burnt off because we're at 10,000 of them. Plastic, we probably should start doing the same thing. Stone, same thing. There are a lot of items that are just well, clogging up our logistics network. In fact, if we look at some of these recyclers, they actually have stuff in them that they can't output because their chests are full. My next problem I have is we're running out of resources. We are really, really running out of resources. As you can see, I have productivity modules in the miners because resources are getting a little finite, just a tiny bit finite. So I need to apply a small expansion effort, which we're going to put here, I guess. Here and here. Yeah. Actually, you can go up one more tile. Sure, run into there instead. Alright, can I put you back on there? Alright, so this are all rare miners. Rare miners means they have less resource drain. The problem is they don't have rare miners. So we're just going to upgrade them to, well, uncommon miners, yeah. Downgrade them to uncommon, upgrade them to uncommon. I don't know, it all depends how you want to look at it. And can I put a few more there? Alright, bugger. Yeah, I want you to have the modules. Cool. No, put my substation back. Okay. Can't fit in one there. Probably could fit in one here, but I can't get out with it. We can put in a few more here. And nope. Undo. Okay. And can I put a substation? Yeah? Here. Cool. Perfect. Made for it. Oh, because that one got removed. Well, it's fine. We'll put another one in anyway. All right. So. No, it's still not going to power it. Okay. We'll definitely put one there. Okay. So that should solve my resource problem for right this second. Long term, we're going to need more. There is good news and bad news when it comes to more scrap being found. I have access to this island. Because I'm pretty sure I can make that connection. Yeah, I can. Which means Power Grid Mark II, that's the one. And can I just grab you here? And we're just going to drag that over that whole island and put a roboport. Ooh. That's all inside the grid. So I guess here. Cool. Can I also decon? Oh. Okay, turns out it's an awful lot on the planet to decon. Alright, can I decon all that? And that's the wrong decon planner. I want to have for golden lightning towers. Make sure, yep, I missed one. At least one or two. Alright, so I want to remove those as well. Alright, so with that done, the only other thing I want to do whilst we're on Fangola is now we have a couple of quality. Ooh. So you have quality module 2s at a rare variety. Okay, we're making quality module 3s now If we go back to our 2s and we look at our quality, if I get a rare one, that's 3.2% increase. If I get a quality module 3 and I hover over this, we can see uncommons are 3.2, but I don't get an upgrade till I get to rare quality at 4%. So, it's not a dead miner. Yeah, they're dropping like flies. All right. So what I want to do is I want to take our rares. I want to put all rares in here. So as rares become available, they're going to go into this machine. It means I have a higher quality chance of getting more quality modules. Yes. The next thing I want to do is I actually want to go to this little spot where we are using speed beacons, because they would ruin any chances we had of making quality. You can't have quality and speed at the same time. But what I can have is you. Into you, into you, into you, into you, into you, you, and you get to go, no, wrong one. You get to go in there. You're going to be a read contents. You're going to be enabled if military personal battery Mark 3 in rare is less than 8. Cool. And then I'm going to actually set you to do personal battery. Cool. All right, so wrong way. You go there. Okay. You need those 2, and you need Mark 1 batteries need steel and also batteries. You needed these things. Can we put this in here? 100 seems fine. Can I copy that and put you here? Can I set you to personal battery 2? Copy and paste and trash unrequested. All right, so this should let us make battery Mark 1. Then turn battery Mark 1 to battery Mark 2, and then turn battery Mark 2 into battery Mark 3. The only other thing I need to do is throw quality modules straight into that building. That's what we really care about. Also might shove that over there, because I'm not done. I want to also do the same with you and with you. I want to... Perfect. Can I set you to be personal roboport Mark 1? So we're going to copy that one to there. I'm going to have personal roboport Mark 1's output here. You, and I set your request into this chest. You, and be set to personal roboport Mark 2. Change, please. That one. And so that's less than 8 as well. I figure 8's probably a good number. As for our resources in, well, this is blue circuits, which I don't have a lot of. That's going to be a problem. Also superconductors and also personal robots. I don't really have those. As for the robots themselves, well, they are steel, batteries, gears, and red circuits. Got to remember, a lot of the late game items that are required for power armor, we just dig up on this planet, basically. It's all just dug up from scrap, so it's not really too much of an issue to get those resources. The last one I want to set up with rockets going off in the background is, I guess it's going to be here. Actually, can I just copy the whole thing? Yes, and then can I request a pair in here? You're going to be, not that item, you're going to be shields, Mark 1, copy, pasto. You're going to be shields, Mark 2, which I, nope, copy, paste, okay. 8 of those, in the rare quality, please. And in the rare quality, please. Cool. And just to confirm, you are in the rare quality. All right. And you, which is a copy request to there. And you need blue circuits and LDS, which again, we just dig up on this planet. So they're not really an issue to find. Neither is steel or red circuits. So this should be fairly easy for us to set up. It shouldn't take too long for it to get done, and we can leave that to its own devices. Can I remove you? Yeah, because they're getting slim. All right, so that's the first thing I want to do. Second thing I want to do is, oh, actually, there's a whole lot more resources out here. Can I get? Okay, can I just downgrade you to common? Paste one over the top, so I at least have the option to throw down commons as well. There, and there. Sure. And that row as well. Okay, can we throw in one of them and one of them? Alright, so we have a little bit of mining going on. That's fine. That's the start. As some of the old miners get removed, they'll get moved down here because they're of higher quality. Can I copy you? Can I scroll you up to rare? And we'll do those three just so we have some rares down as well. Alright, so this little island we can and have expanded to. Can I also throw you, say, here, and one over here? And you need to do out their corners. I'm also going to, it's probably going to be more important, flesh this out with more roboports in general, because I can definitely tell you we're about to, in the not so distant future, start mining this island, because, well, I'm going to need more scrap. I have 881 over here with an 881 there, so we have a little bit of choice, but more is always better. Can I also get this to swipe across the planet? Can I get... Ooh, this one. Trees and rocks, yeah. There's cliffs, all the ruins, and the lightning collectors. There's two over there, which means, yeah, we should be fine. Can I throw you here? Can I throw you there-ish? And also here. And it looks like I need one more decon planner. And I keep picking up the single one rather than the whole book. Can I do items on ground? Yeah, because I've visited this island during the exploring. So we did find some bits and pieces on this island. All right, so that's that problem solved. That's that problem solved. Our big bone ship has 25,000 copper on it. It's waiting on some quality modules to get printed. They will happen in good time. And, well, the only thing we need to do is we need to let science run. We need to let science run. We need to have the modules being run as well. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's all right. I'm not in any particular rush. Very happy to wait. One thing I probably like to do is speed up you, speed up you, speed up you, speed up you. Because, well, if you can go faster, then you don't become the bottleneck, and that very much suits me. So, that's pretty much everything we can do here, because we're trying to research Tesla weapons, and actually, can you get anything nervous with just the 1,000 that you're holding? That'll probably get us sorted. All right, whilst we're here, whilst we're back here, whilst we're back here again, can I put in a substation here and here and here, just to have power, and then we can use the rate calculations on the right-hand side. So you're going to make, for every 2 iron and 6 copper, you're going to make 3.6 green circuits, and you're going to make 7.2 from 2 bits of copper. I would like to improve my odds. Can I copy you? Can I put you here and here and here and here? And we'll put you, no, can I select them all over one tile? That was the wrong tile. 1, 2. Cool. There. And then... Alright, beacons affect everything within 3 tiles of themselves. So, first off, I need to have a whole bunch of beacons put down. I thought I requested those. No. Okay, that would help. Can I pull up you? Perfect. Alright, that's some down. I need to have the other half. I need to have the other half so the calculations can be complete, so then we can look at them with the calculations. Alright, so you will take in 10.8 copper plates and give me 38.8 copper cable. You need to have 13 iron and 40.1 copper cable, which will give us 24.1 green circuits out. My problem with 24.1 is my belt's moved 45, so really I'm looking for about 22 and a half. So what happens if we remove 1 beacon? I guess 23. I need 38.4 copper cable, you make 38.6. Well, this seems like our build right here. All right, so we need to have you output. We're going to give you 2 inserters on either side so I can cover my base. Can I... Ooh. Let's test the weapons researched. I don't know. There's a solution for this. We take this beacon and we put it here instead. All right, so your plan would be... You go that way, and then that becomes a green circuit out. On top of that, I need to get copper in here. Copper, I'm pretty sure, can just pass up the back. Not an issue. 38. Yeah, that is correct. Let's remove another one of those. 21.9. Nope, that is less than half a belt's worth. Okay. The only other thing I need to do is get iron here. And I am pretty 99% sure that I can do this with an underground and then put in 2 of these. And that should do our iron plate as well to make sure we have green circuits running. So this becomes our build. Now, the important numbers we need to look at is we're using 12.8 iron. That means 2 of them are going to use 25, we'll call it. And that means 3 of them are going to use about 37. So that means after 3 of them long, I need a new belt of iron because I'm all out of iron. Copper, on the other hand, is going to use 10.8. So it means after I've run through 4 of these, I'm also going to be out of copper. The good news is I plan on putting 4 in a row because 4 in a row would give me 2 belts worth of green circuits because you're going to do half a belt and then your friend will do half a belt and then your other 2 friends will do another whole belt themselves. Well, another whole belt between the 2 of them. So that should be our answer. Also, research should... It's 9,000. 4,000. Okay, we're just going to leave science idle for a minute then. All right, so that should be that design. That should be copy and pasteable. And then the only thing I need to do is, well, apply a decom planar from here to about here. And basically remove everything in the middle. Once that's all removed, we can put in the brand new build. And then I just need to click it, connect it into the existing infrastructure for both copper and iron in. And also, well, green circuits out. And then we're all good. Now, let's go back to Fagola. So, we have the Tesla gun and also the Tesla Tyrant both unlocked. They're both made in the electromagnetic plant. You're going to need plastic plus helium and some superconductors and some electrolytes. So we need to make more Gatorade. And you need, well, the gun first plus a few other odds and ends. So this should be fairly easy to whack together. We should just be able to grab... can I have an uncommon? Because that's probably my best option. I don't really have any spare Gatorade in this system. Because you need 50. And I also don't have a really good way of... technically, maybe. Yeah, we can come out top. Actually, that would work. Okay, can I put you up here? Can I set you to do Tesla gun? For flippy? Cool. And then I assume you need Gatorade as well. You're going to be using 40. You're going to be using 8. Not good, but it is what it is. Okay, we're going to need quality modules, please. Can I get uncommons by any chance? Probably not. No, probably not. Let's just go with commons for now. Can we dump them in there and them in there? We're going to need to have requesters. Can I have a requester here, requester... Yes. And then we'll go in. We're going to go out. No, I'm going to have the boss do it. Yeah. Okay. So, you're going to have your items come in. That should be fairly easy enough. We're going to have to say request from buffer chests. There's not a lot of Gatorade in the system, but you guys are buffered, so we'll call that a win. All right, so we're going to run this one. This one we're going to intentionally... yeah, I'm just going to wire it up. We're going to say, enable disabled. If Tesla weapons... in rare variety is less than 0. Yep. And also at the same time, I don't have speakers on this planet. Do I have speakers on this planet? I really need a speaker. Speakers are under this tab. No. Okay. Can we get a temporary assembler? You here. Can I, well, have you make a speaker? I just want an audio alert. Buffer chests? Okay, copper cable. How much do I actually need to do this craft? 5. You know what? There. Can you do copper cable? And can I just have the bots physically put 100 copper into this building? That'll make me some copper cable. That means we can craft this. And like so. Done. Yep. Okay. You're crafted. Cool. Delete. Don't delete. I only need 1 speaker. Alright, that gives me my speaker. My speaker, I want to wire into this as well. And we're going to set you to be... if... Tesla gun. Tesla gun is this one. If this in a rare variety is less than 0, no, equals 0, cool, it equals 0 currently, equals 1. I'm gonna have that be a global alarm, and you'll turn off, disable control behavior. Read contents. If this is less than 0. Less than 1. Cool. Alright, so you're going to run. You need your request as well. We're going to put them in there. We're going to turn on buffer chests. And, well, we're just going to have Tesla guns move from one side to the other. Now, I definitely want to have the Tesla turrets to have rarity. That would be very, very nice. As for the actual gun itself, I don't really... Well, I want one rare one. The uncommons and everything else, we're just going to have to probably recycle. It is going to be an option. If we look at, well, you for argument's sake, you have made a uncommon and a normal one. So you only have a 10% chance to roll of the next higher level. So it means if I roll 100 of them, 100 of them should be uncommon, but one of them should be rare. It does mean that I've asked for 6 of them, so potentially we're going to roll 600 of them, which means potentially this chest might fill up. But that's fine. What we'll just end up doing is we'll end up sitting and recycling, and I'll just recycle, well, these back to these components. That should work, right? And then we can make more of these. Yes. Can we get a recycler? Can I get a recycler, please? Can I put you here? Except I'm going to hold down Control, Shift, and Alt and roll the mouse button twice and hope I can get a rare one. Recyclers. I have a rare one. Cool. Alright, rare one. Can I put quality modules in my recycler? Cool. Then I'm going to have a requester. And our plan is going to be a fairly simple one. We're going to have you bring in... I'm going to have several requesters. Okay. You're going to be inserter. Can I do logic condition connect batteries normal greater than 10. Cool. And actually we might change that to a buffer chest, that way we can still read from the network. Cool. Buffer. Alright, so you're gonna be batteries. You're gonna be personal roboports Mark 2. Yep. And can I copy that one to there? And you're going to be shields. Okay, so that way we can re-roll them. We can re-roll them. When we re-roll them, we're going to get back 25% of the resources. But at the same time, I'm going to attempt to upgrade their quality. Because why not? And actually, after doing that, we should probably do one more. And you should be Tesla guns. Please, Tesla guns. Okay, so you're going to set to battery Mark 3. Battery Mark 3. Cool. We're going to set to roboports. You were roboports, right? Yep. You are going to be our shields. And then you are going to be our Tesla guns. Okay. Alright. At the same time, I want to... Oh boy. Okay. First off, I want to try and get higher quality in this. And also higher quality in this. These are the two most important ones first. So we're just going to attempt to upgrade the quality modules. We'll see what happens. We're also going to repeat this process. Yes. Can I do you two to here and you two to here? Except we're going to change you to be that one in uncommon. And we're going to change that one to be uncommon as well. Actually, no, I don't need to recycle. No, I don't need to recycle you. Because you're going to get used to make those ones. Okay. So we're going to do shields. We're going to do uncommon guns. We're going to do uncommon roboports. And we're going to do uncommon batteries. Yeah, except I might change these to 20. Because uncommon's better than nothing. And if I don't end up rolling rares, then I'll just have some uncommons. Okay, so I need to change you. I need to change you. I need to change... Look, 3. 3, because I'm only ever going to use one of those. And we'll change you to 20 as well. We need to change your requests to be this in uncommon. Yes, please. This in uncommon. Yes, please. No, that one in uncommon as well. Yes, please. And then you... you're going to be uncommons only, correct? Yeah, uncommons only. So can I change you to be uncommon as well? And we'll just go trash unrequested. That way it goes away. And... cool. That should be that. All right. I've already realized this is in a bad place, so can I put you here? All right. So this has a chance, when it gets put back, has a chance to get me uncommon... you should have power there. Oh. Okay. Has a chance to get me uncommon parts back out if we're going to end up trashing something that's uncommon. Also, there's a chance of I'm trashing something common that the quality modules in the scrapper might kick in and I might get a higher quality item out. Okay, so our plan is I need to have one of you. I need to have one of you set for uncommon. Yes, and I need you to output there. I also need you to output here. Okay, so I need you to do personal batteries. Bop, 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 bop. Personal battery Mark 2, uncommon. Yes, please. I need you to do personal battery rare. Okay. So, if I get... can I get quality modules, quality modules, quality modules, normal quality modules. You have normal quality modules. Thank you. Paste, paste. Okay. If I get uncommon capacitors and uncommon personal battery Mark 2, I need to get rid of them. So they're going to have to go into here. We'll turn on request from buffer chest. If I happen to get rare parts out for some reason, so this has a 10% chance to upgrade to the next level. So if I'm putting a normal item in, it has a 10% chance to get to the next level. Also, if I put also it has a 1% chance of putting out rare components. Okay, rare components, i.e. blue ones. So I want to, if that happens, if I happen to get, what do we need for this craft? If I happen to get 10 of them and then 5 of them, then obviously I want to use them to, well, craft one of these, which should set up a trigger signal, which should stop this guy running. I also want to do the same right here. So we're going to need, yeah, no, you. Okay, you are in an awkward position. Can I cut that, move you there? Can I do, okay. Can I move you to there? Can I move you to there? I know, it's insert a spaghetti. The wire condition now stays attached, which is really helpful for what I need to do, because I need to put you there, I need you there, and there'll do. You need to go there, you need to go there, you need to do this and this, except you need to be uncommon. Didn't work. Uncommon, yes please, and you need to be the exact same recipe, just in a rare. Cool. You both need to output to this one. Like, I already have one rare. It's happened. It's happened. It will continue to happen. Can I put that in there, that in there? All right. And then our last one is this one. Same story. I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you. I need a requester and a requester. I need an in, I need in. I gotta get all my ins and outs in the right order. You. I also need to grab quality modules. You copy, put them in that machine, that machine, that machine, and that machine. All right, so you are going to be rare for argument's sake. So we want this in rare. And I really wish there were shortcuts to just change, like just upgrade a recipe. Okay, copy, paste, paste. Because if I pick up an assembler and I hold down Control, Alt, and Shift in the left and roll the mouse, I can upgrade the quality of a building. If I, like, it doesn't work on the recipe. If I click on the, click on the recipe, I can change the bottom bar, but I still have to select the recipe again. Oh god, okay. So, you're the uncommon version there. Cool. So, yeah, this should mean I have a higher chance of getting those rares. Like I said, we've set up some stop gaps so they stop at 10. If they stop at 10, obviously we're not going to crash it in the old ones. And hopefully I get my Tesla gun in a rare quality. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep getting turrets. Turrets are going to be very, very handy, I'm sure, in the future. Oh, do I want to cap you? Yeah, I should probably cap you. Can I cap you to turrets? Let's go with 100. Because it's going to be friends. It's going to be friends on other planets. We're going to have some armaments, some ways to deal with friends. Can I upgrade that one? And okay, that should be good to go. All right, so Fagolas are pretty good. We are mining some more resources. Unfortunately, I'm out of rare miners. Yeah, they're all rares. Okay, can I change you to uncommon? Can I change you to uncommon? I already have a bunch of uncommons. Okay, can I change you to normal? Nope. Normal. Can we just have some normals go in? Okay, alright, so that should have that running. If these resources run out, I remove one of those miners, they'll get put elsewhere. At the same time, we actually have access to this island. Well, yeah, just. We can reach down here with our robot network, which means I'm definitely going to be reaching down here with a robot network and, well, mining what I can with the robots. Can I put you here? And we're going to need another one of these. I don't know. That tile. Sure, there. Okay. You need a substation. Substation. Yeah, we have access down here. We need to throw out some substations. I need to probably, and this is one of the things that makes Fagola so interesting, because of lightning, lightning and robots. Lightning and robots. I should clarify, lightning and robots. Robots, as we all know, go point to point, which means they have a habit of flying over, your walls and getting themselves killed. Here on Fungola, because it's definitely a fun planet, they don't fly over walls, they fly over no man's land and probably get hit by lightning. Turns out a Logibot only takes one lightning shot to the face and then stops flying. So, because we've been using quality modules, if I hold down that and I roll you up one level, and I put one, say, here, and one here, we should make this gap smaller. Also, can I upgrade you one as well? Probably that one. Yes. Okay, robots, you on your way? Yes, there's a couple of lone bots on their way out here, which should make this gap a little bit smaller. Honestly, bots should not fly across here, ever, but robots be robots. And robots do what robots do. Yep, so that gives us a little bit more coverage there. I'd also probably, again, they shouldn't fly across here, but I'd like to do it just the edges, just those spots where they might decide that they're really smart and go for a fly across the edge. We'll do one there, we'll do one there, and I'll do... actually put a rare one in there, and maybe a bonus one like here. Because if I could close that circle completely, I'd be very, very happy. Because as we see, those two robots were not flying over no man's land. They were just going very, very close. All right, so Fungola is set. Fungola we don't have to worry about for a little while. We're just going to leave this running. And meanwhile, back in the homeland, well, the bots have been busy and they've upgraded this. So I need to go do the same to red circuits and blue circuits. Red circuits and blue circuits, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm very, very sure. Very, very sure. I'm reasonably sure. If I do this, and then I get a machine, and we put a machine, with the problem was, here, at one time. And then here. Okay. I'm pretty sure both red and blue are going to look exactly like this. If I set you to red circuits, and wow, an alarm went off. Okay, I forgot to turn on the signal for which one it was. Oh, it'll be you. Hey, we got our rare. Okay, in that case, can I pull out the quality modules? Nope, no more quality modules. Okay, can I remove that? And you're just going to roll out. Can I set you to disconnect? And you can just process all of those. There we go. We have some rare goods coming out because we put a rare thing in. Uncommon. We put uncommon in, we got uncommon out. There's a chance that might get upgraded. I don't need this enabled anymore. And you're just going to run on, well, making me normal ones, which will then... Oh, I'm going to need to cap that. Can I cap that to... 5. All right. Whilst we're here, Big Bones. Big Bones is still in orbit. Can I have you pick up a special order for me? That is one of those in rare quality. I probably also need to make some ammo. We can worry about that later. Valbon planet. Stack size, rocket capacity. Okay, so you're going to need to be custom, minimum payload, Minimum payload is 1, and then you'll launch up one of them. Because there is only one of them, I only need one of them. All right, back to what I was just saying. Can I put that as blue circuits? Can I put a substation here and a substation here? Cool. All right, you have a crafting speed. You're going to make 1.82 red circuits for all the ingredients in, and it means if I just remove you and I put you here, and copy, pasto, presto, and put another one here. Can I get a blue underground? I can just. I think. So you need to have 3 inputs, and I think the easiest way to do this is like this. We're gonna have you go here, you go here, you go here. You're gonna be input number 1. I'm gonna copy this without the building itself. Input 2, input 3, and then output 4. And if we just rotate everything, oh, actually no, we can just put the output on the outside. Yeah, that makes life easy. All right, so you need to have 4 cable, 2 plastic, and 2 green circuits. Actually, can I change you over to be copper wire? And you need more beacons, so you get a correct beacon count. We make 43, and you need 4 of them, so it's like 1 to 10. Okay, and I'm pretty sure our design principle for blue circuits is going to be the exact same as this, without the machine. Yep, all inputs, 1 output, and you need 12 and 1 for 1. That's not bad. We're almost turning 1 red circuit and 1 blue circuit. All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can, rip out the old and replace with the new. It does mean it's going to be a very long, skinny build. We do have a little bit of more room up here. Green circuits, we have our 4 belts we had originally. I'd like to have more, but that means doing something in the bus. It might mean we just take 2 dedicated belts and feed them directly into green circuits rather than trying to put them. Well, they're gonna have to go to the bus somewhere. Okay, red circuits are in. It's a pretty simple design. We just have 1 single copper cable machine. Has many outputs to make sure it's outputting on both sides of the belt, and then just feeds straight upwards till we get 10 machines, and then rinse and repeat the process. And it turns out I can fit 2 builds without a problem. Blue circuits, on the other hand, it has some complaints, just minor ones. We have 4 belts of green circuits coming in, blue circuits coming out. That's fine, that's dandy, that's great. Also a productivity of 80%, which is very nice. But when I was putting this together, I'm like, we could just pass the acid from machine to machine. That'd be easy. I wouldn't have to have the acid on the outside. Not the acid on the outside really makes much of a difference, but I could also squeeze the machines together, 3 more tiles, by not having, all the undergrounds and all the inserters right here. I could, insert from both sides. We could have 1 row of inserters fitting in here, and 1 row of inserters fitting in here. If only my undergrounds were 2 tiles longer. My undergrounds are not 2 tiles longer, but if I did want my undergrounds to be 2 tiles longer, I just have to go to a different planet. I just need to, head out to the space map and go to Vulcanus. So I think that is going to be our choice for the next planet. I think we're going to go to Vulcanus. That way we can get the next tier of belts. Therefore, I can make everything move a little bit faster. And at the same time, I can fix my blue circuit production just to make it look a little bit more neat. But with all that said and done, if you're interested in, the blueprints for ships like Big Bone, or you're interested in blueprints for the red circuits, the green circuits, or the blue circuits, they're all available on Patreon. If not, pause the video, copy and paste, and follow the designs along. But with all that said and done, I think I'm going to get out of here for this video. We're going to come back to the next video with, a trip to Fungola, which means I need to start putting together a pack list. Yeah, probably should make sure I pack everything, including the kitchen sink. With all that said and done, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the very next video. Bye.